Hi. So I just got home and basically I just got my eyebrows done because I've been doing a lot of videos, and every time I look at the video, like I look at myself, my eyebrows were just really bugging me and I'm like, oh, so bad. So I went and got them fixed, so now I feel better. Though it really hurt a lot. But I guess pain is beauty. Anyway, I just wanted to update on some things. So I made a list of shoulds I should do today, and I got all that completed, so I'm really happy. And also I've been eating vegan the whole day, which has been going good. I'm feeling pretty okay. I probably need to drink water right now because I'm really hot. But yeah, I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's it. I've been feeling good for urges, nothing, so I'm good. Anyway, I was going to do a video today, but I can't really think of anything to talk about. I did think of an idea, but I was going to save it for later on, but since I have no ideas, I'll just do it now. Which was that one of the guys that I dated online, he basically got arrested and is in prison, and so I want to talk about that. So, I think I just turned 17, and I met this guy online. He was 43 years old, and, because I've been doing this for, like, such a long time, like, since I was a little kid, and so, basically being jailbait for a bunch of years, and, yeah, just this guy, we dated for 1 year, like, but it was really, really rough and emotional. It's so weird how people online, they affect you so much, because, just the kind of things he'd say, and then, just even to this day, it affects me. And basically a lot of things happened. Like when we dated, he was just over the top in love apparently. And just he would think about me all the time, and anytime I mentioned like breaking up, he'd start crying. Like I'm just this kid, and there's this 43-year-old man crying anytime I talk about leaving or going away or something. And just I guess just that feeling of being wanted was there a lot. And, like, a lot of things, bad things happened to that guy. Like, he got kicked out of his house, his dog died, he lost his job, he was living in his car, he got into a car accident, he had this huge medical bill that he couldn't pay for, and then he ended up trying to commit suicide, which put him into this, like, place for, like, a month and a half. Like, I don't even know. I don't know where people go if they try to commit suicide and they fail. Like, he was in the hospital, and then they moved him someplace, and then I couldn't talk to him for a while. But, just a lot of crazy things like that, and, it was weird, because when he broke up with me, he didn't really break up, like, first, he tried to commit suicide, but when he came back, he broke up with me once, saying he's not good for me, and so I'm like, okay, well, let's just be friends, and then, like, a day or so later, he's like, okay, I can't, I love you too much, I need you in my life, so, we dated some more, but then towards the end, he was just telling me, like, oh, like, you misunderstood my love for you, like, it was nothing like that, we're just good friends, and it really confused me and messed with my head, because this whole time we were, being sexual a lot, and also he asked me for my ring size, because he said he's going to marry me, he's saving up money to marry me or something, and just saying that he loves me so much, he can't live without me, and all these things, and then in the end, he's saying, oh, it was all misunderstanding, and then it was like, okay, well, if you feel like that, then I'm gonna go, and then he's like, no, wait, that's a typo, I love you, and, like, he goes to go back and forth on this, and just, it was just crazy, and, like, emotionally draining, and it was just so hard, and even, like, I wrote a huge diary, like, a lot of it's just about him, like, this book. It has his love poems he made for me, and, like, just different quotes he said to me, like, I don't know if you can see it, but basically all the stuff that he wrote to me, and just saying, I want to be your friend first and foremost, it's okay, someone's gonna take care of me. He used to call me Baby Doll as a nickname, and then I just wrote down his, like, interests, and, like, I don't know, I was just really, like, I don't even know if I'd say head over heels, because realistically, I thought, yeah, it probably won't happen to be in real life, like, I don't know, my parents would freak out at me, but, I don't know, just the attention and just getting attached that way emotionally. But yeah, and so we broke up, and then 8 months later I contacted him because he gave me his phone number, because he said that if anything wrong if something bad happens to me, like, I can rely on him. I just phone him. So I tried his number to see if he'd actually answer, and he did. Well, I just texted him. And I asked him, like, do you think about me at all? And he's just like, yeah, I think about you occasionally. I mean, like, we got a little close, like, for a while. I'm like, what? It's like, I felt so strongly about him, and that's what I thought he was like. And the most he can say is just, like, he, like, only felt a little bit. Like, I don't know. And then I asked him, like, do you have any romantic feelings at all towards me? He's like, nope. And then the next day he's like, oh, good, you just caught me fapping off. Can I have some pictures? I'm just like, seriously? Anyway, throughout the years, like, this was like 6-7 years ago. And, like, throughout the years, I think about him, and, like, I'll try to text his number or something. I don't know why. Like, I just can't let go. And, like, I tried a few times, but then, and I know where he lives, and I know his full name, and so I just Google him sometimes, and I could never find anything. And then one day I found something, and here he got arrested for child porn. And I don't know. It's just... And I was talking to a friend about this, and I just can't picture him as being a pedophile for some reason. Like, I know him on a personal level, and just, I don't know, maybe my mind's so warped, I can't even think straight, like, and I kept thinking, oh, maybe it was because of me, like, I'm the one that started him, like, made him into a pedophile, because I was with him when I was a minor, like, and just thinking these kinds of things, and I guess part of it's the reason is because I don't want to admit he's a pedophile, and that he was just talking to me to manipulate me, because that would mean any kind of, I guess, self-worth or self-confidence I got from him talking to me and saying, like, different things to me was all just said out of manipulation. It wasn't because he was genuine, and then it just kind of makes me feel bad about myself, because it's like, great, the only self-esteem I have is taken away if I admit he's a pedophile, I guess, if that makes sense. But, and even now, sometimes I feel tempted, like, I wish I knew what jail he was at so I could just phone him, and, like, I don't know, like, why? Just, it's so messed up, like, ugh. I don't even know how long you go to jail for that. Like, I don't know. And, like, he was easy to recognize. Like, I remember he had a tattoo on his arm that says, "Only God can judge me." And that's one of the markings that said on the, whatever it was. Forget what it's called. But, you know, just this whole, police report or something had some identification, his tattoo, his eye color, hair color, age, birthday, like, I know all that. So it's pretty easy, but yeah, it's just so nuts. And then from him, and then it kind of started off, I started having a lot of different guys, but that one really affected me a lot, and I feel like it's kind of warped my mindset a bit. But yeah, this is just things I'm gonna have to get over, start a new life. Yeah, but that's pretty big part, and that's why you say, like, if you think you don't affect people online, you do. So, lesson learned.